honestly, you're not gonna be able. Oh, I see your. This is what I got. It's like beans, pork, rice. I don't know. It looks really good.
Hey.
Yeah, delicious. And then Ben got literally everything. So it's hot. Yeah, it's like what was it? Pork, chicken.
Oh my
Some
God.
sweet potato. Wow, do you smell that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh my God.
It's so good.
Wow, it's so heavy.
That is ridiculous.
Look at that. Amazing. Really good. Fire, bro.
Looks so good.
Wow.
These chairs are smaller. They're a lot smaller.
It's because your waist got bigger.
Oh, she has jokes today. She's not wrong.
Hey guys.
Shut up.
I feel like we're so up close and personal.
We are. Well, this is. I mean, I think it'll look different though when we're out there.
Yeah.
Because we got the new logos.
It's been a while since we've done a podcast.
It's been
like 2 weeks?
It's been almost
Or just
2
1
weeks.
week?
1 week.
Really?
But, yeah, we
Feels
had.
like forever.
It has felt like a long time, but it's we miss it. And like
Ben was sick. I was sick. Ben went away.
Sick.
I went away.
We went away at the same time. I went to Maine. You went to New York.
I went to the Adirondacks.
She went to the Adirondacks.
Yes.
She went
to see the foliage.
Foliage and the railroad.
I'm sure all you guys saw.
Because it's 1940.
It was really fun though.
Yeah, it looked fun.
It was fun.
I think I had more fun than you though.
Well, I mean, you were intoxicated.
I was drunk for 3 days.
I had a really bad cold, and I still had fun.
I had a really bad drinking problem for about 3 days. So it was good. But that's what happens when you go
I swear, my parents and Kenny, they just kept looking at me like, if this girl sneezes one more time,
Oh yeah,
we're
they
kicking
definitely.
her out.
Yeah, they definitely don't want you to be sick
Yeah,
and get
but,
them sick. Considering I was the one that got you sick.
So today we got
Oh my god, I want to eat this so bad.
mofongo.
Mofongo.
So it's a restaurant in New Britain. Would you consider this Spanish food or?
Shit, this is heavy.
So,
This is insane.
Okay, so pretend, you know how we always tell our clients, like, they can eat anything they want as long as they track it?
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna, as I eat this and figure out what is in it, I'm going to try
To track it
it
the best you
and
can.
see what it is.
Mine is mostly protein though.
Yours is definitely a lot of protein with the sweet plantains.
Sweet plantains and
So,
I think there's rice underneath here.
I know that mine is mostly pork. This is probably, would you say 8 ounces? Like that's
I would
a lot
say
of
it's
meat.
probably 8 ounces of pork.
I would definitely estimate 8 ounces. Let's see.
The real
It's like carnitas, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's like the breakdown of all the. Oh my God, there's chicken in here too. Jesus Christ. All right, we're gonna chicken. What do you get for? Holy
That's
shit!
very good.
Can't fuck that up.
So
Holy shit!
I would probably use.
What is that?
So whenever you're guesstimating like your macros, always overestimate, right? And like use your head too. Like you know that if you look up pork and it says like 50 calories, you know it's not legit.
Not legit.
So right here I see there's 2. There's one from Canteen that shows a 3-ounce portion for 250 calories, and I think that's pretty good. So I'm gonna do 8 ounces of that, and that's if I eat this whole thing. I might save some for later.
I'm probably gonna split this.
Yeah.
Between because it has so much protein in it. I don't want to eat all my protein for the day. I'm gonna say this is probably most
And
of my protein for
then
the
would
day.
you say these are kidney beans? So
Maybe some carbs in there.
it's like I don't see it's I'm not good at guesstimating portions really. What is in here?
I've been pretty good with like.
Rice?
Oh my god. Jinx. Yeah.
Wow, this is really good.
That's stupid.
And guys, we got this Grubhub. Our server,
Our server, our delivery guy.
our guy Ricardo,
was the
he
shit.
hooked it up. Kidney beans.
He even called me Ben. He was like, "Here you go, Ben." I was like, "Oh, thanks,
I didn't see
Ricardo."
him. What do you look like?
He looked like a Ricardo.
Yeah?
That's for sure.
Ricky?
Yeah, pop collar.
Let's see.
Yep. How could you?
110 calories for the beans.
How you fuck this up?
Sure.
I'm gonna see. I didn't turn the screen. That should be good.
Spanish rice.
Spanish rice. What is this?
So like my guesstimation just for the pork, beans, and rice is like almost 1,000 calories.
Yeah, you're gonna eat most of it. It's just because it's so high in fat.
Oh yeah, let's try these.
We gotta dip it in there.
Oh my god.
Mustard. That's ketchup and mayo.
Oh my god, my favorite. My childhood dream.
I live with my friends.
What?
My friends for probably 2 years.
Wow.
And they would cook this every morning, and that would be the sauce. I'm sure it's so good.
That's really good. So it's definitely, I mean, this is a lot of food, so that's why the calories are adding up.
Mm-hmm.
But at least you know what you're eating. Like you can see.
Yeah, you can clearly
protein, carbs.
You can clearly see what you have to do. Oh my god.
So good.
That's stupid.
Stupid good. How did we never have this place?
I'm only gonna have one of these.
Yeah.
These are just delicious, though. The consistency has been done right. Oh yeah. I dig it.
So, since our last podcast, we got brand new signs.
Yeah.
With our new logo.
Yeah.
Finally, came out really good.
It came out amazing.
Definitely ties it all together.
Yeah, the new signs were something we were just kind of waiting to do, to kind of give the place a good facelift. But then, so now we can focus on the structural stuff, and I really, really have this this giant list I'm just checking off, and it feels good to be able to check that off. But the guy who did it, Matt, did such a phenomenal job.
Yeah,
if anybody's wondering where we got our signs, just DM me and I'll let you know, because he really does a phenomenal job, and he kind of took a little bit of that creative, kind of like passenger, seat with that, and then we kind of swapped, because he was like, hey, you probably should do the 3D. It looks like they're jumping out at you all the time.
Yeah,
it really makes the room pop, because they actually are textured. They're actually 3D. So he knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
he most certainly does. And a really nice guy, and the installers were great. I actually was leaving right as they got here, so I only got to see the front side and then a little bit of this, and then I had to leave because I had to go to Maine to go get drunk for 3 days with 16 men. So that's what happens, Yeah. What could go wrong, But
I know, I feel like we both just came back from the dead.
I felt actually better. I know you were sick, but I felt better when I got back. And then it was just nice to be able to lift. It was nice to be able to kind of, sweat out all that alcohol, because there certainly was.
So, yesterday was Halloween.
I didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything either. We worked, obviously.
Yeah.
But last night on the news, one street over from my aunt's house, where all my cousins and their kids are trick-or-treating, razor blades were found in a basket.
I saw this
literally
morning.
Right one street over.
What an idiot!
So I guess I said this morning, the guy claims that razor blade just fell in by accident.
I do that.
How does that happen?
Sometimes.
Please explain to me.
Sometimes that's what, it just happens. Some razor blade. I had a bunch of knives fall in the candy too. When the kids were like, I'm like, you're fine.
Come on.
Yeah, it's really, that's disgusting, because it's like, dude, it's
like,
it's at your house.
For a second.
Yeah, but it's like, they know where it happened, you idiot. It's like, it's you. It's not like you can blame it on somebody else.
Yeah.
Unless somebody's like, trying to set you up or something. In that case, you're probably a scumbag anyway, but still. How can you do that?
What was your favorite Halloween costume you ever wear?
My favorite Halloween costume I ever wore?
Yeah.
I bought, it was right when those inflatable things kind of came out. Actually, no. Two. There was one, I have the picture. I was Lieutenant Dangle from Reno 911. I have the really tight shorts on. And I guess,
The cop thing?
Yeah. And I remember when we went in with my buddy, and I got a large top, and he's like, we should get a medium bottom. We should get a small bottom. I'm like, I'm not doing that. And then when I got home, he swapped it out anyway, because he was hanging on to it, because I was trying on costumes. I was like, hey, hang on to this one. This is a runner-up. So I tried on 2 other costumes. He swapped out the bottom of the bottom. So when I put on the bottoms, they were so tight. And I actually won at the time, it was like really popular. It was like 9 years ago or something.
Oh, yeah.
It was that. So, I remember I won. It was like me and this other girl won best costume at the bar. So that's not bragging or anything, but I did win at a local bar. So
that was your favorite?
that was my favorite
Extra size,
costume.
Small costume.
Well, it was a large top with a small bottoms or medium bottoms, or the when those inflatable things came out. Mm-hmm. I was like a flamingo rider, like it was like a little flamingo or something.
Yeah,
ostrich.
I guess when I asked the question, I was kind of thinking like when you were like young, wearing like cute costumes.
We didn't do that.
You didn't?
Mm-mm.
Really?
We were Christians, man. We didn't do that. My mom hated Halloween.
You never dressed up as a kid?
My dad hated Halloween too.
Really?
We did dress up, but it would be like innocent things, like I'm a lion.
Oh my God, I can't remember all of them, but. Well, you saw the one I posted where I was Cruella de Vil. Mm-hmm. That was really cute, and that was my great-grandma's real fur coat, which I think it was faux fur.
Oh, yeah.
So
probably not.
No, I think it was, because I wouldn't have wanted to wear it if it was real. I don't know. And Kenny was a Dalmatian that year.
See, you guys were cute things.
We were
too.
devils.
Yeah.
One year I was a dead Raggedy Ann.
Nice.
One year I was Avril Lavigne because I wanted to paint my nails black and wear a tie.
That makes sense for your
going through a crisis.
Your childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? My senior year of high school, I was Snow White, chubby little Snow White.
I can believe that. You definitely are white. So, Halloween was kind of a weird thing for me as a kid.
Oh my God. I have to tell the story of the Good Witch.
What good witch?
I have a good witch. Do you have a good witch?
Here we go again. All
Here
right,
we
go
go
on.
again.
Go again.
Here we go again. My
Ghosts,
parents love me.
Ghosts and good witch. Yeah, I know.
Okay, no. So like growing up in school, okay, you know how you have the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny, Santa, all that stuff. So I always had a good witch. And so like the day before Halloween, I'd be like, oh my God, guys, like the good witch is coming tonight. And everyone was like, good witch? Like what the heck, So my mom made it up. I'm like the only one in the world that has a good witch, I think. So when I was younger, I wouldn't get rid of my pacifier. So she made up this thing. She was like, hey, if you leave, we used to call it my binky. Mm-hmm. If you leave your binky out the night before Halloween, the good witch will come. She's gonna take your binky. She's gonna give it to another kid that needs it.
Ew.
And or whatever, not
unsanitary good witch.
I don't know if she said that, whatever. And then she's gonna leave you in return like a Halloween basket.
Oh, we could tell
candy,
that would work. That would work for you.
Stuff.
It would work for you now.
So I don't remember it, but obviously it worked.
Yeah.
And so my mom still to this day have a good witch.
Yeah. So you have such good parents.
I know.
They were so
nice.
good. They were so
Any
good.
excuse to give me presents.
They were
She's
so
like,
good to you. I was telling Jen this the other day. It was yesterday or the day before.
Yesterday.
It was like I used to get like annoyed with people who.
You can just say with me.
Well, no, not with you, but with people. I could say with you, but I used to like judge them by having them having such a good life. It'd be like, oh, look at you, with your good life and your parents that were good to you and there for you and stuff. I used to like judge that, but my thing is like that's what it should have been. Your parents are supposed to be there for you. You're not supposed to have this awful...
Yeah, but I think that was just how you were maybe dealing with it, obviously.
Yeah, maybe that's how but I used to I just recently, maybe like in the past 2 years, realized that's the way it was supposed to be.
Don't hate me because my parents love
me. I know. I'm like, look at her, so loved by her parents. Parents are there for her. And it makes it sound bad because, to be clear, my mom is like the best. She's so great, but... but there was a time where it wasn't, like that for me. So it's so funny because when people talk about it, like my eyes would roll and I'm like, why are you doing this? Like you're judging this person for having a nice, life, and that's what you're supposed to have.
Well, finally you realized that.
Yeah, finally started to realize you're supposed to have a good life. But it was just like, I couldn't even.
Can I try some of this?
Go ahead. The steak is good. The steak's my favorite.
Did you get any pork in yours?
We have pork bellies.
Oh. This is really good, but it's a lot.
There's a lot of food
you could
here.
definitely easily 2 meals.
Yeah. For me, just still one, but I'm just trying to protein up.
That's good too.
Mm-hmm. The chicken is good.
Ooh, it's got a little bit of that mint though. What is that?
Mint?
Oh, I don't like that.
You don't like mint?
No.
I like the mint.
That's the one thing I don't like about like Thai.
Yeah.
And they put that
The mint on there,
no.
or like Greek food when they put on your gyro and stuff, they put the mint on there. Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't know why. How about this?
I like it when
this?
that's a pork belly.
Oh, ew. I thought it was like a crispy potato.
It is.
I mean,
no, it is.
No.
I
thought it was banana.
It is.
No, not even.
No.
No, not what I thought it was.
It's sloth meat. You can eat it. It's sloth meat. Wow, that's good. You suck.
So, if you guys saw me take a picture about all my sloths, if you've ever questioned my sloth obsession, there's proof. And that's just my stuffed animals. That's not even like my coffee mugs, my blankets, my socks, my shirts.
I can't wait till you buy a house. And
The real sloth that I met.
You can't have any of those things.
Why?
Because you just can't.
It'd be my house.
No,
and I don't.
No. It's like
Listen. You know that story of the little old woman who lived in a shoe. Might be like the little old woman who lived in a sloth.
Lived in a sloth house.
And it's a big
sloth. I think she went to Target, sent me a picture of $600 for that sloth.
That was actually in Kohl's. We should go.
$600.
We should go take a picture with it.
For that sloth. But
you know what I was saying though? No, listen.
There's people who will buy it, aka.
And I told you if it was a couple hundred less, I would consider it.
Ooh.
Okay, you know in the big gym where the speaker is?
Yeah.
You have that big empty space.
Oh,
wouldn't a gigantic sloth look so cute up there? Company write-off, Sculpt Fitness mascot.
Is a sloth?
Yeah.
How is that going to? Sure. You know
That's
what?
cute.
You know what?
What?
For purposes right now, sure.
Okay.
That's fine. You're gonna still buy it though.
No.
But it's only $600.
If it goes on sale, maybe. Because listen.
God, yep, this is starting.
I would definitely love to have that for like a great photo op. Like, really, what do you do with that? It literally just sits around.
I'm too practical for that. I keep talking myself out of buying me I'm like, oh, I love those shoes. I talk myself out of buying everything. You know what I mean? The only thing that I'm always sure of is that when I purchase something for the gym. Like, I'm like, it's like, done.
Yeah.
And I need to be fun again.
Practicality.
No, I need to be fun again. I'm too practical.
Well, you need to be like 50-50.
No, I need to just go be reckless again. Just for like a year or 3. Yeah. just for about that long.
Just for a year or 3. So guys, we are doing our Sculpt Fitness annual food drive for the Farmington Food Bank.
Yep.
So, if you'd like, you can drop off your donations to us.
Yeah.
You know, anything non-perishable. So like canned goods, toilet paper, toothpaste, shampoo, all that stuff.
I'm gonna go pick up some stuff today, and our goal is to get to 1,000 pounds. Because, right, 1,750 or 1,000?
We did over 700 last year.
I think we can easily get, I think we really could get 1,000.
So guys, the heavier, the better.
The better, yeah, get that in. So I'm gonna go.
So we're collecting till November 9th?
November.
I wanna say it's November 9th.
Yeah, it is November, no, it is November 9th.
Yeah.
November 9th. So we're gonna collect up until there, and that is gonna be a really good time. We did it last year, it was great. So if we do it this year, or when we do it this year, I'd like to beat what we beat last year. And it was great.
But 1,000 is the ultimate.
We loaded up 2 cars, and we had to go there. It was crazy.
That was so fun.
That was a lot of fun. The lady
was so impressed by us.
She was so nice. So we're doing that, and we have the Sculpt Gala. So we have that too. We probably should.
Friday.
So be
November
Friday,
22nd.
The 22nd. Yep.
7 to 9.
7 to 9.
So we decided that we would like all of you guys to dress up.
Dress up, like dress up.
Dress up. So I always describe this as like, you know, when you were younger and you'd be out shopping with your mom or something, and you'd see your teacher like in the wild.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my god,
like,
this is so weird.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah.
That's like how I feel when I see like clients out or like
And they're
in
wearing,
normal clothes,
like,
or like when they see us in normal clothes.
They're like, what is going on?
Like, wow, I forgot what you look like not in Lululemon leggings.
You're like, thanks, man. I remember. But every time I saw.
But to be honest, I look better in gym clothes.
I do not. To be honest, I look better.
Because we have this conversation all the time.
Okay.
Okay, so I've been basically every size. I've been overweight, I've been little scrawny thing, and then I am what I am now. And I feel like the more fit I get, the harder it gets to find clothes.
Well, yeah, to get it to fit you.
Right,
like I'm wearing,
and we always talk about this.
Yeah.
The legs, forget it.
It's usually the legs. For me, like when I get the suit, because I'm gonna get the suit tailored for the gala.
Suit?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Suit up. No,
what am I gonna wear?
Yo, wear a suit.
It's 2019.
Wear a pantsuit, man. Wear it.
God.
Wear a tie. You could do it. And I think that's the biggest thing. Is it's always baggy in the stomach, and it's always tight in the chest, and it's always tight in the quads, and you know, for me, because that's just the way I'm shaped. But the pants that I buy lately have been more like wider in the quads, thinner in the legs, and it
joggers.
The joggers are great. They fit so much better.
Definitely.
That'll be the get your fit together thing. No?
Never do that again.
Don't do it?
Please don't ever do that again. Okay.
All right. So what do I do with the wild weekend? I keep having the wild weekends. What do I do to get myself back on track? Now,
grow up.
Yeah. Stop doing that. So this is probably the most frequently asked question, because it is always something everybody does. I think, including you and me, or you and I. We all have.
Define your wild.
Okay, my wild is definitely different than Jen's wild, for sure.
My wild is just eating a shit ton of calories.
Yeah.
And that's wild.
My wild is like waking up outside, like wake up in the dirt or something.
You guys know me by now. I'm not very wild.
She's not very wild. Her idea of wild is going to Chili's and order a couple of sliders. What a hoot.
I'm crazy.
Maybe having a Shirley Temple. Holy shit. But my wild is like drinking a handle of Jim Beam, going to Taco Bell, and waking up in a different state. Usually,
it's pretty wild.
That's pretty wild. But for this person, I think it was just kind of the eating poorly, not tracking, and then having a hard time recovering from it afterwards. So I think, and then finding, it's like, oh, I'm going to do well, and then Friday rolls around, and then everything kind of falls apart. So we have, it's the, kind of the opposite of that weekend warrior type thing. You need to actually sharpen your tools a little bit more and have a little bit more discipline on the weekends rather than the Monday through Thursday or Monday through Friday. So if you sharpen your skills and your discipline for the weekend, if you prepare for the weekend and you go, hey, I have my meals, I have everything I need, I'm going to give myself a 3-drink minimum or whatever. I usually do that with people who like to drink on the weekends. I say, hey, you have 3 drinks in any fat. You can have any 3 drinks you want, but after that, you're done.
Yes, I was going to say that too.
And it's good. You usually feel.
I think there's definitely a couple of ways you could approach it. So, like you said, you could not change anything and maybe just allow yourself to have 2 or 3 drinks, and then after that, you're done. Or you could go more of like a scientific approach where you're specifically dividing up your calories for the week so that you're eating a lot more, consuming a lot more during the weekends, and that's fine because when you average everything out, you're still falling where you need to be. You can practice intermittent fasting on the weekends so that you can create a bigger. Oh, definitely. I don't intermittent fast on purpose, but on the weekends it definitely helps. I think a big thing was just realizing that you really don't have to eat until you're hungry. As dumb as that sounds, everyone is like, oh my God, you need to rev your metabolism. It's like, no, if you don't get hungry till 2 p.m., don't eat till 2 p.m. I think that's important, and that's good. So I think that's a good tool to use for the weekends.
Intermittent fasting, definitely, I'd recommend, but it's also just sharpening to know, like, plan that you're going to have a wild weekend, or plan that that you can bring it back a little bit. You don't have to go all 100% in. You still can relieve stress and kind of get away from everything and not go crazy overboard. So if you do this, tracking really helps, especially if you're eating.
If you're feeling like you literally need to get blackout drunk every weekend, I would maybe try to figure out why you keep doing that.
Or talk to somebody.
Everybody likes having a good time.
Maybe call your mom, your dad. Maybe they can hug you or something. Or
No, but everybody loves going out and having a good time. But it's like if you're repeatedly doing that, like you need to prioritize your goals. And in fitness, and whatever you're doing,
or just health.
whatever reason you're doing it for, whether
Just health
it's aesthetic or health, whatever.
Yeah.
If those are your goals, it's like, all right, take a step back and see, like, why do you keep doing this? Like,
Yeah, that's
you know.
I think that's fair.
I mean, how old is this person? Are they still like in
late 20s?
Okay, so at late 20s, I mean, you kind of...
Yeah, it's like get it together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to say get it together, because everybody deserves to have a good time, but if it's repeatedly happening...
If you know what problem you're having...
Maybe you're still not hanging out with the right people.
Could be that too.
Like we always say all the time, like whenever my friends come home, they're like, yeah, let's go to the club, let's go to the bar. I'm like, why can't we just go to lunch?
Yeah, like, or we can go to brunch and then we go back to my house. Yeah. Yeah, I'm more like that. We can go for a
hike. We can, you know, I mean.
I'm definitely the opposite. People think I'm way more wild. I've done less than people think I've done. Like everybody thinks that I'm so wild and crazy, but this is me all the time. Like I'm just like this. So it's kind of like this, but yeah, I can go off and do it, but I'm much more tame now. I like to just go home, relax, order food. You know, it's like when we go out, it's like a couple of drinks, have some fun, come back, you know. So it's like if you can kind of bring yourself back a little bit, that's going to be helpful.
Yeah, I think
just a little bit. Just you know, add a little daily discipline. Intermittent fasting is super helpful. Tracking your food is super helpful. Making sure you're with the right people is super helpful. Or just kind of hang around with somebody who also has a similar goal, who doesn't want to fall into that trap. That's going to be a big one. So if you do that, I think that's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
Nailed it.
All right, guys.
We out. We out. We out. We out.
Live, laugh,
And live sculpted.
and eat.